Actor Johnny Depp had to quickly delete the composite photo used in a post congratulating his longtime friend actor Robert Downey Jr. Actor Johnny Depp quickly congratulated actor Robert Downey Jr. after Downey won the first Oscar Gold statue of his career. However, the photo that Depp used in the post was a collage made by a fan. This photo has been circulating on the internet for several years now. Depp accidentally used this photo as proof of his lasting friendship with actor Robert Downey Jr. The online community quickly pointed out that this was a composite photo. After being bugged by the online community, Depp immediately deleted the edited photo to replace it with a genuine photo, taken of two stars at the 2011 Golden Globe Awards. The 60-year-old actor shared, let's reuse this photo. Congratulations, my dear friend." Although Depp accidentally posted a collage, in reality, Depp and Downey have a long-standing friendship. When Depp won the lawsuit with his ex-wife Amber Heard, Downey was the rare star in Hollywood to publicly congratulate Depp. Previously, Johnny Depp had a long fall. His image was severely affected when his ex-wife actress Amber Heard accused him of violence. The biggest common point between actors Depp and Downey is that their childhoods were filled with many uncertainties and crises. Actor Downey has been using banned substances since he was 6 years old, and became addicted at the age of 8 because of his biological father. Robert Downey Jr., 58 years old, overcame his own decline to become a star actor in Hollywood. Downey Jr.'s fall and slide comes from his biological father, director Robert Downey Sr., 1936 to 2021. Director Downey Sr. addicted to banned substances. When his son was 6 years old, he gave his son banned substances to try using. 2 years later, Robert Downey Jr. started getting addicted. The journey of actor Robert Downey Jr. falling, slipping, then struggling to escape the spiral of addiction and imprisonment that started there. In the house where actor Robert Downey Jr. born and raised, unimaginable things happened. The actor's father always kept alcohol and drugs in the house, and even encouraged his son to learn how to use those things early. During his life, director Downey Sr. not well known in Hollywood, he led a depraved lifestyle, always sinking into a spiral of addiction. Later, when looking back on his life, director Downey Sr. admitted that he made a terrible and stupid mistake by giving drugs to his 6-year-old son. In addition to the times when he was drunk with alcohol and illegal substances, director Downey Sr. also make movies. The films are not well known by critics and the public. To have money to live, director Downey Sr. even made black movies. The films that director Downey Sr. considered a true art film, which he put all his effort into making, it also often has intense content, even considered crazy and violent. Director Downey Sr. early let his son watch those movies and early assigned him to play supporting roles in his father's movies. Parents of actor Robert Downey Jr. have a bohemian lifestyle. Economically, they live very hard, living in shabby, cramped apartments. Downey's family's life was always here and there. Actor Downey was not educated carefully. When Downey was 13 years old, his parents separated and he lived with his father. At the age of 16, Downey Jr. dropped out of school to pursue an acting career. In 1992, actor Downey Jr. married model Deborah Falconer and had a son, but Downey Jr. still unable to escape the spiral of addiction. Even the male actor's life is becoming more and more chaotic. In 1996, Downey Jr.'s wife, "I couldn't stand it anymore," and decided to break up. Since then, Downey has had many troubles with the law because of crimes related to banned substances. Finally, in 1999, Downey Jr. must spend 3 years in prison. After being released early in 2000, Downey Jr. falling in love with old ways again, falling back into the spiral of addiction. By 2003, actor Downey Jr. met film producer Susan Levin on set. This is the woman who will become the actor's second wife. Levin told Downey Jr. that she would only agree to marry if the actor completely gave up banned substances. In 2005, they officially entered marriage. Downey Jr. determined to quit his addiction. He underwent a lengthy detoxification treatment process, combined with meditation and martial arts training. Finally, Downey Jr.'s successful detoxification Johnny Depp has used banned substances since he was 11 years old and had sex since he was 13 years old. As a child, Johnny Depp had to endure the incredible cruelty of his biological mother, Mrs. Betty Sue Palmer. Mrs. Betty is mentally unstable, easily agitated, easily worried, restless, and also prone to anger. As a child, Depp always had to witness his mother screaming, throwing things, and even acting violently and uncontrollably towards her husband and children. Faced with these uncertainties, the father always tried to keep everything going as smoothly as possible. Johnny Depp once said, "When I was a child, there was no safety in our house. The only way to keep ourselves from having big problems is to try to stay away from tantrums every day when it broke out. Our mother was very unpredictable. There were times when she was unexpectedly cruel to her own children. Indeed, I had an unusual childhood." Johnny Depp's mother was married 4 times. The actor's father, Mr. John Christopher Depp, is her second husband. Mr. John was originally a construction engineer, and Ms. Betty was a waitress. Currently, Johnny Depp's father is 86 years old, and Depp's mother has passed away many years. When Johnny Depp was young, their family constantly had to move house according to Mrs. Betty's wishes. "Once my mother wanted to move, we would have to leave immediately. So, we were always strange children in the place we had just moved to, just having time to make some friends before leaving. Had to move, that experience was not pleasant," Depp recalled. What Johnny Depp remembers most about his father is that he never acted violently or responded with rude or insulting words to his wife. The father has always tried to stay calm in all situations and maintain a good relationship with his children. Only in 1978, when Depp was 15 years old, did Mr. John decide to end this unstable marriage. One morning when he was getting ready to go to work, he brought all his belongings with him. Mrs. Betty was very depressed after this incident. Depp went to his father's workplace and received the answer, "I can't stand it anymore, I can't live like that anymore, my children are all grown up now." After the father left the family, Johnny Depp's mother had a foolish idea to commit suicide, but luckily, she was discovered by Johnny Depp in time and taken to the emergency room. Depp said that because his childhood was full of instability, he soon turned to illegal substances from the age of 11 years old, and had sex from the age of 13 years old. At age 16, Depp dropped out of school and began pursuing a singing career. Depp's life at this stage was very difficult. At the age of 20, Depp tried his hand at acting and quickly became famous as an actor. Johnny Depp's feelings about his biological mother have been shared by the actor in previous interviews. Those were very conflicting emotions. Johnny Depp found his mother terrible, but also liked her humor. In 2016, Mrs. Betty Sue passed away from cancer at the age of 81.